played a lot of places overseas. Where did you play? In Serbia?
I started off in Macedonia in Greece.
Macedonia. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's a
So
hard
I
league.
started off
Okay.
there. Then I did, it was a tough league.
Yeah.
And then I did, my team was we were 12th when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the year before I played, they were 12th, and they were actually going to get moved down to the next division down.
Mm.
Um, when I left there to go to my next stop, we were number 4, and we were going to get actually put into the FIBA.
Wow.
So they were begging me to stay because it was kind of based on me,
Yeah.
and my production. I remember my highest scoring game was 47 points. And
Wow. That's a tough league.
it was a
Why'd you
real tough
leave?
league. I left because I got more money. They didn't want to pay me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one thing people don't realize overseas is, you can go over there and play, and sometimes, depending on where you're playing, they'll try not to pay you. And
Mm.
so I went 3 months without being paid.
Oh man.
And
Mm-hmm.
then I left. I just left. I
Yeah.
just took off, caught a bus to the airport and bought my own plane ticket and was gone. And I
You
took
went
off.
home?
So I came home first,
That's a
and
long
then
trip. Okay.
that was a real long trip, man. That was, and taking that bus made it even longer too.
Yeah, right,
So,
right, right.
and it was in a different language, so it was a rough trip.
That's a
And there's
rough
no cell
trip.
phones with GPS at that time.
No, no GPS.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at a map and making sure I'm
Yeah.
going the right way.
Oh
So,
man.
yeah, no, I went home. I was home for about a month, and then I ended up over in Mexico.
Okay. Another
Um,
good league. Yeah.
I played for the Tijuana Galgos, so
Okay. Yeah.
played there, and I did okay over there. Not as good because I'm still at this point. I'm kind of mad.
That's what I figured.
I'm
That's why I
kind of,
wondered when you went even to summer league. It's like basketball must have changed for you by that time. They stripped away a lot in those 4 years, and I was wondering, like, because it's like
yeah.
running. After I got hurt, it's like, man, it's hard to run now. Obviously, I don't want to run, but it's also hard to run, and like the mentality changes and your body changes a lot in that time. So uh, all
That's
that.
what it was. The
Mm-hmm.
mentality had changed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All those
The
changes I
mentality
would
was totally
imagine would be
different.
hard to like go out with that same fire that you used to have back in high school.
Yeah, I lost that. That was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that fire had left me at Miami, and
Mm-hmm.
so um, now I'm just playing because I love the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just playing because I love the game. I enjoy the game. I would pay to play at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I would play in rec leagues if I could, but they were still paying me to play. So I
Mm-hmm.
I was I was doing it because they were still paying me to play. So just one of those things, man. It was a life lesson for me because it taught me no matter what someone else had done or said or tried to control when it came to my life and what I was going to do, I was still in control.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I felt like my coach at Miami was still in control, because he limited me so much, I changed the narrative of
Mm-hmm.
me. I played so well. They gave me a taller height. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'6", and they were calling me 6'7" because I out rebounded all the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they found out I could shoot, they were like, "Man, this guy's 6'7" and he can shoot, and he's this and that." And I remember right before I stopped playing, I was offered an opportunity to try out for Houston when James Harden had first. It was right before James Harden had got over to Houston.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had an opportunity to try out for Houston, and I just wasn't in shape anymore. And I was getting, a little older. I'm in my 30s now. I'm
Oh
not in
wow.
shape,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, what do I do? Do I go get back in shape? I remember running up and down that BV Hill and trying to get in shape, and I decided to go and play one more time over in Colombia. So I played my last year in Colombia, uh, and that was it. They asked me to come back, but There was no coming back. I was done.
Wow. Wow.